Hi guys, it's Shannon from Spirit Wellness. Like I said, I'm going to be doing shorter videos here and there. And so today I just wanted to talk about, oh, there's my little guy upstairs. I just wanted to talk about compassion and forgiveness. And it came to me the other day. Oh, I don't know, buddy. Check in the bucket. He's trying to find a certain toy because his dad just got all his toys from when he was a little boy, and so he's super excited. Could you imagine all these boxes and boxes of old toys that you never saw before? Anyways, he really wants to find it, but I think he's got it now. Anyways, I want to talk about compassion and about trying to get some quiet space here. Compassion and forgiveness. So the other day, it's funny, it always comes back to my little son, but the other day he was really testing my patience, and I don't know if he just wasn't listening or I hadn't had enough sleep or what, but I could feel it inside me where I was like on the verge of snapping. And I don't know if you've ever gotten to that space where you just are like, oh my God, I'm gonna break, right? But I thought to myself in that moment, I was like, wow, because we've been really working on like not hitting and that sort of thing. And that if somebody is bothering you or if you are feeling like you're getting angry. So with my little son, we've been working on not hitting, like no matter what, we try to work it out with our words. But in that moment when I had that feeling and it felt in my whole body that like I just needed to expel the energy physically, I was like, wow, what a good reminder that, look, it's still within me. So what's within him is also within me. And so it gave me this space of compassion, actually, where I could, on a level, just really relate to how he feels. So it's like he's trying to get something done and his whole body just wants to strike out because it's so frustrating and someone's not listening to him or they're not understanding what he's saying. And so in that moment, I thought, it was a good reminder that what is within other people is also possible within us, always. And so when we get angry with other people for doing certain things to us, that really reach deep within and think to yourself, even on a small scale, when have you done something like that? And then it just makes it so much easier to have compassion for them, to have forgiveness for them. And yeah, I've always been able to do that throughout my whole life. If I've ever been upset with somebody or angry, within like 6 months, the same thing has happened to me. And then I'm put through the trials and tribulations of that, and then I can always feel it. So it's so funny because I've always been able to go from that space, because whenever I've not been compassionate, like I said, it happens to me in my life, and then I experience it, and then I can 100% feel how that person felt and know why they made the choices they did. And so I've just always learned that forgiveness can come from that space, and it feels so much lighter to have forgiveness, and it feels so much lighter to have compassion, but not from a fake place of, trying to push it and give yourself forgiveness, but from a place of really going in and seeing if you can relate, seeing if you can be like, yeah, I do that a little bit too, right? So we always think of things like people who murder other people, like that's awful, right? Like that just gets me right in my heart and it makes me so scared. But this is an extreme example, but to have forgiveness for someone like that is so huge and hard. But on a very small scale, we have that within ourselves too. Like how many of us have killed a fly on the wall, or killed, anything really, like have you eaten meat? All these things, right? And so all of us have all these things that other people do within us. It's just sometimes we only express it on a smaller scale, but it's still within us. The other example I have, and I'll end on this one, is just that we never know what's within us until our world changes. So like I said, sometimes I don't have compassion for other people, and then I'm put through the same ring about myself, and then I realize. So it wasn't until I had kids that I understood like the different constraints and stuff, and how much not having sleep and not having the resources to feel good really can turn you into a different person. And so it's interesting, until we are put in situations like other people and we have the same constraints they have, such as not enough money or not enough love or not enough peace, we will never know how we're going to act. And so we always have to keep that in the back of our mind, and then try and see, where am I even doing that on a little bit? And then have some compassion and have some forgiveness, because forgiveness and compassion bring peace for us, which is always a good thing because it brings us a peaceful and easier life. Anyways, that's it for today. Hope you guys are doing well on this weekend. And if you're interested in any coaching or just a 20-minute discovery call to see if it would be good for you, it is above. And I'll talk to you guys later. Take care. Bye.